I believe that everyone is aware of the impacts of plastic brought to us and our environment. But how about microplastics? Have you heard of it? Or more specifically, microbeads. It is a type of microplastics that are tiny in pieces, less than 5 millimeter, that are intentionally added to the personal care and cosmetic products. It is mainly found in exfoliating face and body scrubs, facial scrubs, cleanser, glittery makeup, toothpaste, shower gel, shampoo, sunscreens, and more. Do you know that microbead plastics, barely visible to the naked eye, also absorb toxic chemicals as if they were little maniacs? Yes, trillions of polluted plastic microbead particles will be ingested by marine life and eventually make their way up to the food chain and onto your dinner table. This has been going on silently and unchecked since the 90s. Sadly, they are too small to be filtered out by our sewer systems. Microbeads run straight down our drains and into our waterways, contributing to the plastic soup swirling around the world's oceans. Once in the water, microbeads pose a threat to wildlife who ingest the plastic particles. This builds as bigger fish eat smaller fish and thus accumulate more plastics. Remember who is the top of the food chain? Humans. Well, the ones that eat fish. Therefore, it is likely that we also ingest microplastics. In addition, microplastics are not biodegradable, and once they enter the marine environment, they are almost impossible to remove. There is currently no government policy or regulation specifically aimed at reducing the risk of impacts from microbeads on the marine environment. For your information, there's zero objective evidence and laws on the discharge of microplastics into the aquatic ecosystem in Malaysia. Also, information on the global scale is incomplete due to limitation in the number of studies. The aim of this study is to analyze the composition of microbeads, including the shapes, colors, and polymer types of microbeads in different types of personal care and cosmetic products present in the synthetic sewage. Since the attention of microbeads in personal care and cosmetic products is still low in Malaysia, these studies will focus on the extraction, quantification, and characterization of microbeads in the personal care and cosmetic products. Some samples, specifically to facial scrub product, will be randomly selected to conduct the experiment. So, how do we extract microbeads? Microbeads can be extracted by dissolving cosmetic product in warm water at specific temperature. The microbeads are then filtered through a cotton cloth. After that, the filtrate obtained will then filter through a filter paper to make sure that all microparticles has been captured. In order to identify and characterize the microplastics extracted from the cosmetic product, the filtered beads will be washed with distilled water, dried, and analyzed for particle count, weight, size, and also shape. The beads will be weighed with an electronic balance. Microphotos of the beads can be taken with a stereoscope to identify the size and shape of microbeads, including the ferret's diameter. The ferret's diameter is used to represent the size of microbeads. Then, Fourier transform infrared spectroscopy, or we call it FTIR, will be used to determine the composition of the microbeads extracted from the cosmetic product. It is estimated that a total of 0.199 trillion microplastics are emitted into the environment annually in Malaysia through face cleaner or scrub and toothpaste products. As we know that microbeads have only one cosmetic source, which is from the personal care and cosmetic product. Prompt actions must be taken to prevent these persistent and potentially toxic materials from being released to the marine environment. In addition to public education, legislative actions to ban microbeads may also be necessary in the long run and are equally important in phasing out microbeads in personal care and cosmetic products formulas. So, let's stop rubbing plastics on our face. Thank you for watching.